First trying to conceive naturally was definitely an odd feeling. Once it wasn't happening, it was stressful.
Almost everyone knows somebody who is going through the challenge of infertility.
Is my body just not made to be pregnant? I don't know anymore.
This is it. Hello? Honestly, as corny and cheesy as it is, it was completely love at first sight.
It was.
I promise to create and support a family with you in a household filled with laughter, patience, understanding, and love.
We pretty much talked about having kids on our first date. We decided that, we both wanted to have kids. We wanted to start as soon as we were married.
First trying to conceive naturally was definitely an odd feeling, considering 38 years of my life I've been trying to do the exact opposite. Once it wasn't happening, it was definitely stressful.
That's when our doctor told us that I had an extremely low AMH, which is your ovarian reserve. They can't make more eggs come. She did tell us there's many options, there's many things out there, and that we were gonna try.
We decided to be realists and not bankrupt ourselves.
We can afford to do this once, meaning once as in our own IVF, and go from there.
With IVF, we mimic what happens inside a woman's body, but we do it in the laboratory. We combine the sperm with the eggs after the egg retrieval. We then check to see if there's been fertilization. We then transfer an embryo or embryos into the uterus, and then 12 days later we get a pregnancy test.
We're getting ready for the progesterone shot.
Step one with the IVF process is where the female partner takes injections to stimulate egg follicles to grow in her ovaries.
Oh boy.
It kind of became a bonding thing every night. He always gives like a little massage.
A woman can take upwards of an average of 100 to 120 injections.
We were on a pretty heavy medicine protocol because I wasn't getting the eggs. We went into the retrieval thinking we were getting 3 eggs. And they were like, we got 5 eggs, you did amazing. And we were like on cloud 9. And then we got a phone call the next day letting us know that 3 of the eggs fertilized.
We have 3 potential lives in a petri dish. And then to me, it felt like a sick horribly that one every day we got worse news and worse news and worse news.
One of the embryos had completely stopped growing, and the last embryo was not doing well. It didn't look like it was going to make it, but they wanted to give it one more day. And sorry, I'm gonna cry still thinking about it. That was the hardest thing ever. It was literally like losing our children. The grieving process was that we knew we were doing this once, like I said. So to us, that was, that was our shot at our own biological child. I proposed 3 different options to Chris. 1 being traditional adoption, 2 being egg donors, and 3 being embryo donation.
Basically, somebody else had gone through the IVF process and had leftovers. That really spoke to me, and it just made me feel good about all the people that would be getting helped in the process of this.
Embryo donation, even though that's what I wanted the most, I was worried that Chris would not be on board for it because it would be removing his DNA from our child.
No, Kerri hates when I say this, but part of me said, well, it's only fair. It's not Kerri's DNA, so why should it be mine?
Embryo donation is the best chance that we have at being able to carry a child. So this is Becky and Jim's profile. Becky, she sent me the first message, and she was like, you know, would like to talk more about you. We have 2 male embryos. She always says that we're the ones doing her the favor. She wanted us to be their parents, and she wants her boys to have a chance at a great life. We went down to the clinic in West Virginia. We have this tank that looks like R2D2, that's what they call it. And they put everything inside, the paperwork and all that, and on our way we went on our first family road trip. You know, this is happening. Now we have the embryos. Our first transfer was not successful. We are going to be transferring our last remaining embryo, and we're feeling hopeful. We are here at our last monitoring appointment to see if my lining is thick enough and ready for our embryo transfer. I'm feeling really, really nervous, but I'm also feeling really positive. Last appointment went pretty well and everything was on track.
Well, we do have a nice, beautiful embryo ready to go. We just want to be sure your body is indeed ready.
Okay.
All right, lots of deep pressure. So, ultrasound, looking at everything good.
How's everything looking?
It's a uterus.
It's uterus, yeah, exactly right. You okay?
Yeah, I'm okay. I'm just getting nervous.
Well,
Did it get smaller?
We'll take a look at that in a second. I just want to
Okay.
take a look at everything, and then I'll give you my best thoughts on that. Okay, you can start. For one dimensions, it was looking a little bit smaller. So we wanted to get dressed. Let me review all the lab tests again, and we'll come back and talk to you a little bit about everything. I know you want this to finish, but we want it to finish and be successful.
And be
Yeah,
successful.
exactly.
Absolutely.
If there's any remote possibility that we could be
Not successful.
not
because of
successful
something.
because we went prematurely or we failed to address a potential drop in the hormone, then maybe this is a good time for us to reassess that.
My lining last week when I came on Thursday was at a 13. Today it went down to an 8. So we decided to do 2 more days of estrogen and also increase it. So as much as it's frustrating to wait and upsetting, it's easier to wait. So sorry, it's really hard with just all the hormones on top of it. It's like,
It's the right thing to do because something has changed that shouldn't have changed.
it's also hard when, you know, I've put my body through so much already for the past 20 days. You can't prepare because every time it's a roller coaster.
My lining is not getting any thicker, even with the added estrogen. It's really just hard because, you know, the obvious reasons of putting myself through all this, the emotional stress, the physical stress, the estrogen patches, the inserts, the pain. Is my body just not made to be pregnant? I don't know anymore.
Today is our transfer day. So we're here at the doctor's office getting ready to get started.
So the donor mom sent us a care package. She sent this really cool shirt for me to wear for transfer day so I could also be in the spirit of things.
I'm constant in communication with Rebecca, the donor. She sends me messages probably on a daily basis. This morning I woke up to one just saying she was sending us love, thinking of us the whole day, sending us positive vibes. It's gonna work, right?
Yeah.
We have to be positive.
We're ready?
You ready?
Let's go.
Okay. We've been through a very long journey to get us here today. This is the last embryo of this donation, so this will definitely be the last try for at least a while.
How you feeling?
I'm feeling good.
Valium is starting to kick in a little bit?
Yeah,
Great.
I feel pretty relaxed.
It's been ups and downs. I mean, even just for this transfer alone, it's been canceled twice, and now we're here, you know, only 6 weeks later. So, you know, we just have to have faith that there's a reason. There's a reason why we're going through this, and hopefully that reason is about to be put inside me.
All right. Lots of deep pressure. I'm sorry, it's the bladder.
I know.
I'm sorry.
Oh, God.
Okay. All right. That's expected. You're doing great.
What I've learned about my wife is that she is tough. If the roles were reversed, we wouldn't be doing fertility treatments because I don't think I could do it.
Okay, here we go. 3, 2, 1. Okay. You can actually see the white streak there.
Yeah.
That's it.
Yay. Honey, we got a little baby in there.
I know.
I wish you guys only good thoughts and good luck.
Thank you.
It's been through quite a journey with this process.
The things we go through. It'll all be worth it. I hope he's finding a little home in there already. Today is the day that we'll find out if we're pregnant and if our transfer was successful. So right now we are waiting for the phone call.
I really have no clue what's going to happen. I know what I want to happen, and I'm just focusing on hopefully going to get a positive phone call and just really, really nervous.
This experience has never been, a positive one, so I'm still kind of find myself talking to the embryo, to, our hopeful son in there. I keep kind of, sorry, I'm going to start to cry. I keep kind of talking to him and just telling him that, hopefully if he can hear me, if he could stay and meet us. I'm more terrified of feeling as sad as I did last time, and I know it's going to feel even worse this time because there is no more embryo sitting there, so. This is it. Hello.
Hi, Kerri.
Hey.
It's Courtney. We got the results from the blood this morning,
Yes.
and I'm thrilled to tell you it was positive.
Oh my God! Shut up. Are you serious?
Just let it all sink in.
Okay, thank you.
All right, you're welcome. Congratulations.
All right, thank you.
All right,
All right, bye.
bye.
Oh my God! Oh my goodness. Oh my God. I can't believe it. I feel like I'm gonna throw up on top of everything.
You happy?
Yes. This is Brian Luke Morgan. He was born on January 24, 2019, and he is our perfect little miracle.
We finished the race, and now we can just chill out and enjoy victory.
Who's that?
What happened?
It's Mama.
Who said you were wide awake and okay? That doesn't look okay.
Look, Mama.
There are a lot of women out there that I know do not end up with a success story, and I hold that in my heart every day. I know how blessed I am for it to come out the other side, because I know not everyone does, and it definitely is a hard thing. Sorry.
Are you the best boy ever? I think so.
He's just awesome. I thought I was signing up for something much more difficult. I think he appreciates us bringing him to this world, so he's really taking it easy on us.
I truly believe that we are better parents because of it. We are grateful every minute of the day. Everyone keeps saying, oh, this period's going to be so hard. You're not going to sleep. You're not going to that. And I think the reason why it's been easier for us is because we don't care. We're just so happy to have him that it's like, okay, I have to sleep a little less, or I can't eat yet, or I haven't showered today, or any of those things. It's like none of it matters because we have him. In order to go through this process, you have to be strong in every aspect. It does not mean that you cannot cry. It does not mean that you don't break down, but it means that you're gonna keep fighting the fight. That's what us fertility warriors do. We keep fighting and we don't give up until there's a sweet baby in our arms.